So we're going to continue going through all the jerseys for the other nations, because before the tour we got a chance to do this bad boy, and so we're going to carry on with what we left off. So we're going to go back to Group A, and we're going to do Czechia next, and it's interesting with Czechia. I mean, again, it kind of continues my observations of how one jersey looks fine, the other doesn't. We've not really found a nation yet where both of them are like, oh yeah, both of them gold star, A+, what we want to call it. So look at them now. Yeah, I don't think these actually work as well as they could do. I mean, you've got the base colour, which works fine, but the way they then position it's the jersey part. They've gone for like this big, massive stripe on the shoulder. So the shoulder is basically one massive stripe. But it then just stops at the shoulder. It then doesn't then go down to the sleeve. It just looks a bit. It just looks a bit sort of naff, particularly on the red jersey. I mean, because essentially you've basically got a red jersey. At the top bit, there's a massive black stripe. We've already talked about things about black on jerseys. You've got a massive black strand, and then there's like what? The striping on the sleeves doesn't then work either, because it's black, white, and then that's about it. And there's what? There's supposed to be a red one there, because that looks pathetic. Oh, there is! It's on the white jersey. Oh, that just looks, it's tiny. Oh, that's pathetic. That's really bad. That's really bad. Look at these. I'm just like thinking, oh god, who designed those? Like, nah, these are just not doing it for me. They're really not. I mean, I'm just looking more in detail. And the way their striping's gone about, you kind of feel like you should have a one on the bottom, but there's not. I'm looking at it now on my phone. There's not. So I mean, I know I'm not normally a fan of having a massive striping on the bottom if it then doesn't conjoint well with the rest of the kit. But I think maybe Czechia could have done with one. I think they really could have. I think they really could have done with one here. It just doesn't. The numbering, the colour scheme, the numbering also doesn't really work either, because what is with the white one? Is that a blue? Okay, this is a one great big massive mess, isn't it? I get, Czechia, this is your second time in the Olympic Games, but surely you've had enough World Championships now to know what should be a decent jersey to bring to the table, right? Right? Because I'm just looking at these on my phone. Hopefully I've got an image of it on the screen so you guys know what I'm referring to. But I'm just looking at these and I'm thinking, I don't really have much nice things to say about it. I really don't. Well, that's bad. That's very bad. I just don't know what to make of it here, guys. The sleeve. Oh god, the sleeve pattern works. It does not work. It's worse on the white one because there's a tiny red. Because there's a tiny red strand at the last band, and it's so tight you can't even see it. That's how bad it is. And of course, you obviously got the Czechia symbol on there, which just looks a bit sort of. Looks a bit out of place. It looks like a curb arms you would see on a shield in Arthurian times. That's what it kind of looks like. As if this was supposed to be what representing Camelot, what the Knights of Camelot would have. It's like, it's not. This is really bad, guys. I'm not finding any sort of likable features on this jersey. This is actually quite woeful. It really is. I'm looking at something. Oh dear, this was a botched job. Actually, oh no, there is a star on the bottom of the jersey. Just wasn't looking close enough. Hold up, close enough. He's on the white one. Oh god, that's completely out of place. Why on the white jersey has it got a great big massive black band at the bottom, which then does not connect well? Well, on the red one hardly there isn't one. This just looks they don't connect. They don't even connect in terms of symmetry or pattern. You know, if you're gonna do jerseys, you've got to make sure both of them are on the same template. Okay, for a tournament like this, you've got to make sure that both jerseys have a similar concept, otherwise it's going to look completely out of place here. So, I'm spotting differences on one that I'm not seeing on the other. It's just, I really don't know what it is, guys. I don't think this is a good design. I generally do not think this is a good design for Czechia. I really don't. So, whoever made these should have probably just gone back to the drawing board. You really should have. Because it's woeful. It really is woeful here, guys. So I'm just calling out what I think, and based on these impressions. And when Czechia went up against Switzerland, it was really hard to make out who was Czechia and who was Switzerland, especially in that shootout, which just went on and on and on. It was quite hard to tell who is against who. Now, I think going forward, of course, the men's tournament kicked up a more bigger fuss than this. I think when it comes to Olympic jerseys going forward, you need to make sure that if you are seeing nations with similar colour schemes, you try to make sure the jerseys look different compared to the opponent. You're basically, otherwise you're just going to blend in. Who was it in the men's tournament? Did people go? I know it was Slovakia. Was it Slovakia against the USA, or was it Slovakia against someone else? There was a huge fuss being made up about the men's tournament. I think it must have been Slovakia, maybe against the USA. I can't remember who it was because I wasn't focused on the men's tournament. But this is just dreadful. Oh my god. And the white one just looks bland. There's so much space left on the white jersey. You could literally do anything for it. So sponsors would have a field day with this jersey because it's just great. Because they're gonna go, oh, one there, or maybe they're there. Oh, in the centre, go to the centre. Right? If sponsors would check his jersey, we would just have a field day. So I know you Yanks complain about sponsors on and ads on jerseys, but we Europeans, we're used to it. You will not find a European team that does not have sponsors on their jerseys. And this is also going to shock you Yanks. In Europe, we do sell jerseys with the sponsors on. I'll let that sink in for a moment before I carry on. And you're back. But yeah, so I look at these and I just think, what were Czechia thinking? Because these just don't. And of course, the men also have to wear these as well. So I'm thinking, this is the best you could have given me? Like, this is literally the best that your creative design team could come up with? I don't think so. I think you could have done a much better job than what you presented us here, guys. I really do. So, I really don't think you did a good job here, guys. This is dreadful. Honestly, I'm not. I look at these on my phone, and I cannot find a single nice thing to say about these jerseys. As you guys know, red is one of my colours. Red is one of my colours. You're ruining one of my colours here, Czechia. Not on. Just not on, guys. Like, seriously, that's not on. I just look at it and think, there's nothing nice to say about it. There really isn't. There's a lot of space here on the jerseys as well. I'm like, too much of a blank canvas. The other teams have utilised that well. I mean, Canada gave you a great big whopping maple leaf. We gave you USA a diagonal lowering. Sparrier got put the three crowns position nicely. You know, other teams have used the space on their jerseys quite well, and Czechia hasn't really done that here. And I think that is what is letting Czechia down, because you've got this massive canvas and your emblem is quite small. It's kind of like a square design in a way. So that also does not give you any help either. And I was just looking at it and thinking, you know, what really was the point of this jersey when clearly not much effort or detail went into designing it. I mean, I don't know what Czechia could have done. You know, because obviously Czechia have only been 2 Olympics now. I don't really know what more they could have done, but I would have thought maybe a bit more time and effort would have gone in to design these jerseys to maybe make them look nice and presentable for, you know, when we... Denisa Shishiba and Klama Hiroba had to wear these? Seriously? Seriously? I don't know. Yeah, not great. Not great designs whatsoever. Unfortunately. The numbering patterns don't work either, because on one jersey they were white, and on the other they're in blue. Oh god, the back of the jersey is even worse, because the pattern, of course, with the strand at the top. It just looks wrong. It looks wrong on both of them. Who thought would do a massive strand of a colour block at the top and that will work well? No! It didn't! It didn't, because you then put the player's name in the strand, and that just, it just looks out of place! It's like, no! Absolutely not. If you're going to do a massive strand on the shoulder, have the decency to then put the name and number on the chest plate! Just... you're not giving me anything to work with here, Czechia, you're just not! It just does not, you're doing yourselves no favours. You know, you're making me literally try to pull out teeth here. I'm trying to get blood on my stone. Because I'm struggling with how to phrase this. I'm trying to pad this episode out. It's like, oh my god. You know, of course, because obviously I had Frost, potential roster, I had to root for them. In that, just ghastly. Just utterly ghastly. I mean, what more can I say? Literally, what more can I say? I'm literally struggling for words here, guys. And I know the old Earth saying goes, if you've not got anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Well, that doesn't work when you're trying to make a podcast. It doesn't, that old Earth saying doesn't work here. I'm like, just, oh god. And the striping on the sleeve, no, it's a complete... Someone will shred that. Bin it. In fact, we should get all the Czechia jerseys, put them on a bonfire, and just light the fucker up! Lit the flame to light the fucking flame! Just... What were you thinking, guys? What were you thinking? They're not great. They're really not. I've not got nice things to say about it. I really haven't. Just... Oh dear. Oh dear. And red is one of my colours. It's one of my colours. How can you do that to one of my colours? It's just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I need a mo. I need a mo. Oh, give me strength. Give me strength. Oh dear lord. honestly don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. I don't know. Just, oh my God. Oh my dear actual living God. What have you done to me? What have you honestly done with these? Dear Lord, give me strength. Just give me strength. I can't cope with it. I can't cope with it anymore. No. Just bad. Those are bad. Czechia. A bad attempt there. If we were grading though, you get an F. You really would. You get an F. I'm using the American grade because I think that'd be too hard for me to do the UK grade because there's lower grades we could give you than an F. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know, because what more can I do? What more can I honestly do? I don't know what else I can say about it. These jerseys were not great. They were not great designs, terrible designs, and we've all seen the net result for ourselves. So what more can I do? So if Czechia finds a way to get back into the Olympics in 2030, please give us better designs, because those were crap. Okay? If you qualify for Nice in 2030, please give us better jersey designs than what you gave us in Milan Cortina in 2026, because those were really, really, really crap. Okay? They were really, 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 really crap. Alright, so I think we'll say no more about it, so we'll want it to come between us, and that will just leave it there. But that is my thoughts on Czechia's jerseys. Alright, let's just leave it at that.